Hi, everyone, and welcome. My name is Suzanne OBrien, and today I'm going to share with you some great news. We know that we have a very challenging world that we are living in at this very moment, and there are so many things that need to be changed and that we're struggling with. But I want to share with you one of the brightest spots that is happening right now, and it's known as the Doulagiver. The Doulagiver is a non-medical holistic practitioner that is filling the gap in mainstream medical and is showing up to care for those at the end of life physically, emotionally, and spiritually. My name is Suzanne OBrien. I am a registered nurse, and I've worked most in my nursing career in hospice care, which is end of life care, and or oncology care, which is cancer care. And I am honored and privileged to have worked with over 1,000 patients at the end of life. I have learned so very much in this space. I don't have to tell you that end of life is not going well for most. Death is the number one fear in our world, and I have been trying to create change in this space for decades. I've created trainings known as the Doulagivers trainings, and they have worked so very well. We have trained over 150,000 family caregivers with this training so far around the world, and that is such an incredible honor. Right now, I want to share with you that this is the time for innovative new world solutions. We're in a time in our society, in our life, that you can rewrite the script, and we have to. We know that the way things were put in place are not working anymore, and there's nothing worse than somebody at the end of life not having the support, not having the ability to support families or the person themselves in this very last phase that we cannot do over. Today, I want to share with you the role of the professional doula giver. And we are so honored to have so many amazing people that have shown up to answer this calling and now are changing the world. A doula giver is a non-medical holistic practitioner that is filling the gaps in mainstream medical. And they are out there with community members, with family members, and having a positive ripple effect on this world. What an honor, and how just incredible is that? If this is something that you want, this is the time to decide, are you fulfilled in what you're currently doing? And if not, this is your chance to find your purpose in what you do every day by being a part of something so much greater than just yourself. Be of service, hold space, and be present for those at the end of life. There could be no greater honor. Bringing peace again to others in this time of need and be part of a beautiful global community. If you do, you have this opportunity to not only find your purpose, but to be a change in the world. It is an incredible win-win-win situation, and we love that. And again, this is the time and the opportunity to be able to decide and make that change. We have an elder care crisis, and I have been calling this for years. In fact, by the year 2030, 19.6% of the US population is going to be over the age of 65. 19.6%, we don't have the means in the mainstream medical to care for this population. There is a huge demographic shift here. We don't have the means and the setup to support them or to support their families. There's nothing in place. And we have never in our history seen an aging demographic like the one we have now. And it is only projected to increase for decades to come. We have got to put new innovative solutions in place, and the Doulagiver is just that. In 2017, Time magazine named end-of-life doulas as one of the top new professions. Just last month, Time magazine published an article called Death Doulas Used to Be Rare. The COVID-19 pandemic changed that. And this article highlighted the need for this non-medical profession and spotlighted the Doulagivers Institute and 4 of our certified Doulagiver graduates. We are so honored and grateful for that. What a moment in time that we are actually being a part of that positive change, making that difference, and the Doulagivers are doing that. I want to share with you the question that I get. I get this question a lot. Do I need to be a medical practitioner or have a medical background or be a nurse to be a Doulagiver? And the answer is no. You will learn medical terminology in this program. You will learn the top 10 end-of-life disease processes, even end-of-life medications, but you are a non-medical practitioner. Now, why are those things important? Because you can alert the medical team of any changes. You are the eyes and the ears for the hospice team. You are alerting them. You are the eyes and the ears for the medical team, and you are alerting them to the nuances of that decline and change so that they can come back and change the care plan. And of course, you can reinforce the teachings from hospice, but you can also, again, evaluate the family's understanding of the teachings, which is absolutely critical to a positive passing. So being the eyes and ears and being ahead of changes is everything for the quality of life for that patient. In the next video, I am going to share with you how anyone can be a Doulagiver. If you have the calling, I can teach you everything I know. How do you know if you have the calling to be a Doulagiver? Listen to what your heart says. And that is how I found my path to this work. And the best thing that I've ever done in my life is listen to my heart and trust in that. It has changed everything. So I'm going to give you an example of that in my next video, how anyone can do this work. I'm going to share with you our Doulagivers model of care. It is the 3 phases of end of life and the 3 questions that we use in every case and on every visit so that you can hone right into what are the needs that are facing you. And you'll see how you can do this work no matter what your background. If you have the calling, I will teach you everything you need to know. The end of life can be beautiful, and you can help that be a reality for others. If you like this video, please leave a comment below. I'm going to do my best to answer each one of them. And please, if you liked this video, please share it with other people. This is a movement. This is the time that we need to show up and make that change. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.